Hey guys, this video is a detailed tutorial on how to improve credit scores and why you should care. I'm Scott Lucas, a licensed mortgage guy with Equity Resources, and this is part 1, the introduction. Part 2 will be 15 real-life examples of buyers' credit issues, the repairs, and the results. Take a quick look at this list. It's sort of long, and it's most of the topics and tools that we'll cover. If you have trouble finding part 2, just visit ScottHelp.com. Notice that a Google search on improving credit scores shows lots of ads by credit repair companies. 4 million search results. There's a lot of advice out there. Some good, some not so good. We'll talk about that. You've heard of the 3 credit bureaus. They collect credit data, and based on that data, they generate FICO scores using software from a company called Fair Isaac. We'll talk about which is most important. You could spend a lifetime learning about what helps and hurts credit scores. Instead, I suggest you follow the strategy I've laid out for you in these clips. When I teach classes on improving credit scores, people often say they find them entertaining. That's because some of the things in the real-life examples we'll review are so silly they actually seem funny. So, if this helps you, then great. If you're looking to buy a home, I do mortgage home loans, and I can help you. Here's the license info. You should care about your credit scores even if you're not buying a home, because lower scores can cost you money. This is true even if you don't use credit. Lower credit scores often raise car insurance premiums. In fact, Consumer Reports says that low scores can raise premiums more than a DWI. Low scores can mean higher security deposits when you rent. Here's an excerpt from a Realtor.com article suggesting you volunteer a higher security deposit to encourage the landlord to accept you as a tenant. According to Forbes, low scores can even affect upfront utility deposits. So what scores do you need for a mortgage? You can get an FHA loan with a 580 score as long as the home is very affordable so that you really qualify well, but you'll be charged a much higher rate. To avoid that, you want a 660 score or better. For conventional mortgages, you'll get the best rate if your score is 740 or higher. Interest rates get worse as scores fall, and you're better off to work on your scores now rather than waiting until after you go house hunting. So, here's how you start working on your scores. Number 1, get a credit report. You can get a free one each year from each credit bureau. This is the site. This is the beginning part of what they look like when you download them. I just pulled mine. Only problem is these don't have scores. And similar to other internet reports, whether free or paid, they are many, many pages. If you're thinking of buying a home, then call your lender, like me, for a free mortgage credit report. This is what they look like. So why a mortgage credit report? They're concise, complete, and the scores are accurate. Accurate? What do you mean, Scott? They're not all accurate? Well, the feds recently fined credit bureaus $23 million for deceiving consumers about the usefulness of credit scores they made up and sold consumers. Here's the document, but we can trust them, right? When I send you your mortgage credit report, we go through it together, line by line, in just a few minutes. There's a section in the credit report that's sort of like being shown the answers to a test. Look at the red brackets. It tells the detailed reasons why your scores aren't higher than shown. You're looking at a roadmap for your situation. Okay, one last note. There is no quick credit score fix when you just can't pay your credit cards and installment loans on time. Take a look here. I got a call recently from someone interested in buying a home because no one would rent to him. and he figured that compared to rent, the lower mortgage payment would help him get caught up on his credit cards. We'll find out who in Part 2. When you have recent lates on these kinds of accounts, it's a much longer process to fix your finances. The key word in home buying is sustainable homeownership. So, that's the intro. Part 2 will cover the 15 real-life examples. If you can't find the video here, just visit ScottHelp.com. And thanks for watching.